So hey guys, thank you so much for coming back for another video. In this video, what I would like to do is tell you about something that always pisses me off, and I wanted to see if you maybe felt the same way at times. Okay, I've got to set up a scenario here. So I am out at a club, right, with a group of friends, and all the group of friends are mostly up on the dance floor dancing, and included in that is one guy that has recently fallen into the group of friends that you're in. He was somebody that knew one of the other people in the group, and they just kind of pulled him into this one, and you all started hanging out together. Okay, so they're dancing, and I'm standing in the club and I'm talking to a guy. Actually, you know what? Let me say I'm talking to you. And I say, that new guy is a nice guy, he seems a lot of fun, and really knowledgeable about stuff. But to be honest, every time I go out with him, he ends up getting trashed, and he can't get himself home, and it always ends up me that he leans on, and I have to take care of him, and it's just really kind of annoying, and I'm not sure I want to hang around with him. Do you ever feel like that? And then you say, I wouldn't know. I don't judge people. Okay, first of all, isn't that a really good impression of you? I mean, you got to admit, that's a good impression. I got the mannerisms and everything down. So let me give you another example. So say I'm working a particular job in an office, right? And everybody there more or less hangs around. They go to the lunchroom together and all that. And somebody new comes in and they start working, and it's been a few weeks, and it's in the morning. That person hasn't come in yet, and myself and a couple other people are talking in the break room, and one of them says to me, hey, I thought you used to hang around with, whoever it was. And I say, well, I used to. When she first got here, I felt, that she was alone. I hung around with her. It just kind of phased out. And one of the other people say, I'm not sure this is true, but I think maybe like she's stealing product from the company. And everybody's like, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And I might say again to you, I've really got to think about whether or not I want to associate with her, because, if she is doing stuff that's illegal or totally against the company's policy, I don't want to get dragged in by association that I hung around with her. And so I'm just not sure if I want to stay and hang out with her anymore. In both those cases, the new guy dancing on the dance floor and the new girl that maybe is stealing stuff, and I need to think about whether or not I want to be friends with these people for these reasons. And in doing that, in thinking about it and giving the pros and cons and deciding kind of that way in my mind, in order to come to that conclusion, I am using my... Anybody? Yes, you in the back? Yes, exactly. Judgment. And we use our judgment constantly throughout the day. A judgment between two things. A judgment in what you think about a client, or a judgment what you think about your boss, or a judgment what you may think about coworkers. You have judgment. Now that is ultimately judging people. And it really ticks me off that people just pull this out of their ass. I wouldn't know, I don't judge people, I don't feel I can judge someone. It's not so much core personal to the person as it is behaviors. So I really don't think judgment is a bad thing. I think that even the person that says that they don't judge people, in their mind, they may not think of it as judgment, but there are different calculations of how much you want to hang around, how much in your mind the person should drink because they'll get trashed or whatever that is. So tell me down in the comments, what do you think about that phrase, I don't judge people? Has that ever been said to you? And do you kind of follow what I'm saying about this? I don't think it's a false equivalency. Thanks so much for joining me. I don't usually bitch about things, but I kind of had to bitch. So thanks so much for coming by. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.